everybody. Welcome into the Saturday night edition of Neville Tiger Baseball here on the Neville Tiger Network. Mangham coming over to Embanato as this is going to put a bow on the Louisiana Prep Classic, the Trey Altick Louisiana Prep Classic. About to turn this over to Neville Tiger PA announcer Billy Anders for the starting lineups.
Starting lineup for the Dragons. Playing shortstop number 11, Gage Hudson. Playing center field number 1, Colton Huber. On the mound for the Dragons is number 21, Lane Allman. Playing first base number 12, Shay Gwynn. Behind the plate for the Dragons tonight is number 5, Cole Casey. The DH is number 13, Lane Pierce. Playing second base, number 22, Austin Lively. On third base is number 4, Colt Casey. In left field is number 2, Brody Hudson. And in right field is number 24, Tanner Tarver. And the rest of the Mangham Dragons and coaches. And now for your Neville Tigers. Number 21, playing right field, Ethan Kelly. Number 4, playing shortstop, Sutton Lewis. Behind the plate for the Tigers tonight is number 7, Drew Jarrell. Playing center field, number 17, Michael Plummer. Playing second base, number 5, Bradley Hanlon. On third base, number 22, Rudy Dozier. Playing first base, number 2, Jacob Robinson. The DH is number 9, Caden O'Quinn. In left field is number 11, Hunt Grant. And on the mound for the Tigers tonight, number 19, Cameron Riley. The other Neville Tigers are Xavier Sanders, Nelson Hodge, Henry Cagle, Tanner Wynn, Max Southern, Samuel Marsh, Robert Creighton, Luke Witherington, Henry Hyde, Brister Southern, Trendon Dumas, and McCain Gerald. Head coach is Paul Guerrero, with assistant coaches Thomas Nicholson, Willie Ward, and Ayers Burkhalter. Yeah, you gonna say which? This one, that one?
That one. That one.
Would y'all stand, please, and move your hats for the senior our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
What a rendition of the national anthem by Leroy Dumas. Great job, great job. We're ready for baseball here as the Trey Altick Louisiana Prep Classic comes to a close with this game here at Embanato Field. The Tigers undefeated through their run through the Trey Altick Prep Classic. They've won their first two. They wrap up with Mangham here tonight. Mangham coming in with a 4-5 record. Your Neville Tigers have improved their record to 5-4 this weekend. They've got the sophomore Cam Riley on the mound, getting his first work of the Trey Altick Prep Classic. Glad everybody has joined us. Stewart, Shelby, Will Anders here to bring you tonight's action. It's been a long day of baseball here at Embanato.
Long weekend.
Long weekend, but a lot of good baseball as we saw some teams from around the state here. Dunham has played here today, Manny, Oak Grove, and now the Tigers and Dragons. I was talking with some of the Dragons parents down there. They've been all over the place. They played, I believe, at Ruston and West Ouachita, and now they've end up here at Embanato Field. So a few changes in the Tigers' defensive lineup here tonight. I'm going to go over that for you right now. Ethan Kelly, good to see him back as he gets the start in right field. The center fielder is Michael Plummer. In left field, you have Hunt Grant. At third base is Rudy Dozier. The shortstop is Sutton Lewis. Second baseman is Bradley Hanlon. And Jacob Robinson moves out of the outfield to first base this evening. Behind the dish is Drew Jarrell, and we already mentioned Cam Riley on the mound. Mangham Dragons starting 9, at least through the batting order, is Gage Hudson, Colton Huber, Lane Allman, Shea Gwynn, Cole Casey, Lamy Pierce, Austin Lively, Colt Casey, and Brody Hudson. And now Gage Hudson ready to lead things off for the Dragons here. Here's the first pitch from Cam Riley. It's in there. Ball one. We're underway.
Beautiful night for baseball.
It was a great night. The weather has held off and not much wind here at Embanato Field today. Any wind that kicks up as that ball slapped foul into the bullpen fence down the first base side. Any wind that we've seen today has been blowing straight in from left. But right now you can see the flag at the top of the scoreboard out there, and it's hanging limp. Here's a 1-1 pitch. It is tapped towards second. Hanlon's there, and there's one gone.
It's going to bring up number 1, center fielder Colton Huber.
Now Colton Huber comes to bat. It's that pitch for a strike. The Mangham Dragons exuberant early on in this one in their dugout. 0-1's a little breaking pitch. Misses a little bit inside. Two balls and a strike. That one catches the corner. Now 2-ball, 2-strike count to Colton Huber. It's a center fielder for Mangham. So we're just underway here in the Sleepy Hollow Furniture top half of the first. Swing and a miss. And there's 2 gone.
Huber goes down swinging.
Let's see our good friends, the Falks, and their friendly staff at Sleepy Hollow Furniture there on the corner of 9th and Louisville here in Monroe.
Great patio furniture, inside furniture, whatever you need.
Top mattress
Recliners.
dealer as well, as that ball's fouled off. It's Lane Almond be handling the pitching duties to start for Mangham. A 1 pitch, a little high. Almond fouls this one back and out of play.
I was talking to some of the Mangham coaches earlier before the game and kind of just seeing how their season outlook, how they've done so far. They, just the same old thing, just still trying to figure it out so far early in this year. Got a lot of young guys from Mangham, so it'll be interesting to see how they compete tonight against Neville.
Breaking pitch just misses. Riley ready for the 2-2 pitch. Count goes full.
Yeah, Cam, his last appearance was against Concordia Lutheran down in Sulphur. He only pitched 1/3 of an inning, but did get the loss. Gave up 3 hits, 5 runs, 3 of them earned, and 3 walks against Concordia.
This ball lifted into short left field. It'll be down for a base hit. Off the handle. And Mangham's got their first base runner of the evening.
It's going to bring up number 12, first baseman Shea Gwynn.
Now Shea Gwynn stands in. That one behind Shea. Gets past Gerald. And Almond up to second. This be a chance for the young right-hander for Neville to get some experience here early on in this season. Pitch called a strike.
Yeah, Cam, a young sophomore for the Tigers, but a very productive pitcher for Neville.
Two balls and a strike.
Yeah, we had him last year in sub-varsity ball, and he is a really just a strike throwing machine. So it'll be interesting to see how he does against this Mangham Dragon lineup.
Just that's what the Tigers are looking for. Some people to fill the strike zone as Gwynn taps that one. Riley's going to take it all by himself, and that's going to retire the side. The Dragons get a hit, but Almond is stranded at second. There were no errors. They scored no runs. They leave one on base. We'll be back for the Tiger half of the first. No score here from Embanato Field. Stay with us.
All right, guys, that's the game plan. I think it's a winner. And by the way, if we sell a bunch of cars today, I'm taking y'all to the Waffle House. All right.
I guess it was about 1:30 when they came through those doors, and I was so excited because they came right down to my section.
The minute I saw Jim Taylor walk through that front door, I knew I had to get the order just right.
Seeing them come through those doors makes me like them just that much more because they're just like one of us.
Bobby ordered a Texas bacon cheesesteak meal and a pecan waffle. This is their
Jim Taylor Buick and Waffle House. Now that's a real baller move right there.
Welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. We get ready for the bottom of the first inning, brought to you by Williams Orthodontics. Williams Orthodontics, located in Monroe and El Dorado, right down the street on Lammy Lane and Evangeline Street. Go visit Dr. Kevin Williams today. Oh, get you an orthodontic checkup and catch a baseball game.
Yeah. Walk on down to the ballpark as you see the starting pitcher for Mangham. That's Lane Almond. He'll be tossing it to Cole Casey behind the plate. Over at first base is Shea Gwynn. The second baseman's Austin Lively. At shortstop, you've got Gage Hudson. The third baseman's Colt Casey. In left field is Brody Hudson. The center fielder is Colton Huber. And in right, you have Tanner Tarver. That's your Mangham Dragon defensive lineup. Neville Tigers going to go like this. Their lineup leading off is Ethan Kelly, Sutton Lewis in the 2-hole. Behind Sutton is Drew Gerald, then Michael Plummer, Bradley Hanlon, Rudy Dozier, Jacob Robinson in the 7-hole. The 8, the batter is Caden O'Quinn, and Hunt Grant rounds off the batting lined up for Neville. As you see Ethan Kelly
having trouble getting his wristband on his belt.
Just dropped out.
Actually, he cannot have it on the belt this year.
Oh, so is that what they? Yeah. It's probably having to adjust it and put it on his arm.
Or maybe.
Well,
he's switching. Maybe he had the wrong one. I don't know.
Sutton Lewis has it on his belt.
Well, they said they were going to enforce it this year. Just maybe not. No.
Ethan Kelly, like we said,
maybe it was pitching.
Good to see Ethan back on the field, battling an illness this week. Now he's ready to go.
Leading off the bottom half of the first inning for the Neville Tigers, number 21, the right fielder, Ethan Kelly.
Bringing the milkshakes to the yard.
Yes, he was, as he walks to the plate. First pitch from Allman is hit hard into left field. Left fielder going back. He's going to make the catch. Nice running catch by Brody Hudson. And there's one away.
Kelly lines a long fly ball for the first out. It's going to bring up number 4.
One pitch, one out from Mangham.
Sutton Lewis.
Sutton Lewis has been in the leadoff spot this week. Moves to the 2-hole. It's one of the changes you'll see in that Tiger lineup. You've been watching with us here on the Neville Tiger Network. First pitch to Sutton. Misses outside.
Sutton coming in with 8 hits so far this year. 2 doubles, a home run, 5 RBIs, and a 47% quality at-bat percentage.
The old QAB.
Yeah, we're going to throw that out there tonight.
Coach Guerrero loves the QAB.
If I had my graphics working, but,
2 balls and no strikes on Sutton. There it is.
The old scoreboard machine software broke again today.
We got one that's working for the people. There's a strike. The outside corner. Sutton grounds this one towards short. Shortstop's up with it. Fires across. Lewis is out 6-3. A nice strong throw
Shortstop for the second out.
from the shortstop, Gage Hudson. I'm going to make the assumption that those are brothers out there. So the Hudson brothers made the first 2 outs for the Tigers, and here's Drew Gerald. Little check swing foul ball right there. It's 1-1 on the Tiger catcher.
And Drew himself, 2 doubles on the year, 6 RBI, 6 hits. Also 47% QAB percentage.
I have to explain the old QAB. Do you understand it?
I do, but
you don't want to? It's a trade secret.
Oh, I mean, it's a quality at bat. Hard hit ball.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a walk, hit by pitch. You know, there's lots of different scenarios.
Okay, I got you. As that pitch misses high.
9
3
pitch
balls
at,
and a strike.
9 pitch at bat with a strikeout or a ground out.
Get you a point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 6 pitch at bat without a strikeout.
That ball's up and in, and Gerald's going to draw a walk. Be the first base runner for the Tigers. He'll be promptly replaced over there with a courtesy runner.
Number 17, Michael Plummer.
That looks like Xavier Sanders.
It's Xavier Sanders on first base for the pinch runner. Courtesy runner.
Now Michael Plummer stands in from the left side. Sanders with some wheels, not much of a lead at first. Plummer promptly grounds to second base. Second baseman's up with it. And the Dragons are out of the bottom of the first. No runs, no hits, no errors. Tigers leave 1 on base. No score here from Embanato Field. We'll be back after these messages.
Here at Parker Alexander, we obtain justice for those who've been injured due to the negligence of others. Whether that's in a car accident, a truck accident, wrongful death, we also make our community safer. We hold violators accountable.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases. Every kind of home furniture and just in time for your favorite season, quality in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
As we return, no score here as we move to the second inning.
Leading off the top half of the second inning for the Dragons, the catcher number 5. Cole
Back to the
Casey.
Sleepy Hollow top half of the second. Cole Casey leading things off from Mangham. First pitch to Cole is a ball. Fouls that one off. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Casey lifts this one into center field. There's Plummer. He's got it. And there's one away.
The center fielder for the first out. Going to bring up the DH, number 13, Lane Pierce.
Lammy Pierce. Couldn't catch up to that one. Pierce is the DH. Fouls that one off. That's fine. Well, Pierce down in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. No 2 pitch. Blocked up by Gerald. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Pierce, and there's 2 away.
Pierce goes down on strikes for the second out. It's going to bring up second baseman, number 22, Austin Lively.
The second started off almost identical to the first for Mangham. A fly out and a strikeout. Now Austin Lively, the Dragons' second baseman, comes to the plate, takes a strike on the outside corner. There's a ground ball to Dozier. He throws it across in a 1-2-3 inning for the Tigers. No runs, no hits, no errors. Tigers coming to bat. Stay with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget.
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
Winning is synonymous with Neville High School and Williams Orthodontics. Where the Neville Nation strives to finish strong on the field, court, or diamond, Dr. Kevin Williams and his staff share the same passion to deliver outstanding smiles to all patients in North Louisiana and South Arkansas. If you or anyone in your family are needing an orthodontic consultation, call the friendly staff at Williams Orthodontics to schedule an appointment so you too can be on the road to a winning smile. Williams Orthodontics says, "Go Tigers." Well, we've gone through 1.5. Still no score here in Embanato. Get a good look at the very tall Lane Almond on the mound for the Dragons. He's going to face Bradley Hanlon. Tigers' second baseman.
He's trying to stay fly.
He's trying to stay what?
Fly.
Fly. Oh, you're talking about, yeah, this ball pops straight up. It's going to get into the stands.
Hopefully not your
Hopefully that
car.
was the stands and not my Suburban. Didn't sound like it hit a car. Sounded like I hit
some tin.
Yeah. So 0-1 to Bradley.
Last night's Origin Bank player of the game.
Yes, it was. Chosen by the working media here at Embanato Field. Nice little curveball from Allman is in there for a strike.
Took a while to count him.
That one's up and in. Tigers with a nice win over Bruley last night. 12-6.
Yeah, close one for a while. Bruley kept trying to scratch back. So that's strike 3 called on Bradley.
Called strike 3, and
Kevin goes down on strikes for the first out.
now Rudy Dozier.
We're going to bring up number 22, third baseman Rudy Dozier.
Talked to Rudy earlier today. He was meticulously watering the batter's box as they were doing a little work. Never at a loss of words is Rudy Dozier.
Never.
Always got a smile on his face. He's quickly ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Ball 3. Here's a 3-0 pitch. Called strike. Allman working quick. Dozier fouls this one back into the screen. Now full count. The Tiger third baseman. That's up and in, and Rudy going to take his base. Second walk issued by Allman.
Number 2, Jacob Robinson.
Now Jacob Robinson stays in the lineup, but changes defensive positions as he moves to first base today to give Samuel Marsh a break. Throw over. Not in time.
Get my stat sheet out.
It's crumpled up in the drawer in front of you. Your filing system.
I'm always very
rudimentary, but it works. It works for you. That ball's fouled off.
Don't have to be neat.
No balls and a strike to J-Rob.
And J-Rob on the year, 3 home runs, 4 hits, 7 RBIs for the Tigers. He had that big 2-run shot against Slidell Thursday night to take the lead in the 5th inning. Or was that? Yeah, 5th.
I think it was the 5th, yeah. The opening game of this Trey Altick Prep Classic. Pitch misses low. Another throw over. Rudy didn't have much of a lead at all over there.
Love that view of the net. Can't get it focused.
That's hard. There goes Rudy. Ball gets away from the catcher. Rudy is going to hold up there at second, though. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Jacob. Now he's got a man in scoring position. Rudy kind of got crossed up with the shortstop coming across. Coach Guerrero going out to check on it. You see him kind of gingerly walking on that ankle.
There's Jason Donovan, the athletic trainer for Neville. Coach Thomas Nicholson and the blurry camera.
Just back it out just a little. Let's see if we can get it.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. 4K.
Well, I could tell you what Rudy's telling him. Rudy's going, I'm fine.
Just had to walk it off.
He'll be all right. And he rolls back to second. All right, the break is over. We're back to baseball here. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Jacob Robinson. Allman comes set. Jacob lifts this one into right center field. The center fielder comes way over to make the catch. Rudy goes back to tag from second. He'll be safe at third. Robinson with the sac fly for out number 2.
He's going to bring up the DH. Number 9,
That's
O'Quinn.
Colton Huber out in center for Mangham. Now Caden O'Quinn. Henry Cagle gets the night off in that DH spot. KO takes a strike on the outside part of the plate. Ball bounced in front of Casey. 1 ball and 1 strike on the Tiger DH.
We used to the old one.
Used to talking about camera operation here.
That might have been a car.
This KO fouls one out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, probably not the best place to park on Evangeline.
I'm not going to jinx myself. Called strike 3. And O'Quinn down on strikes. That's going to end the Tiger threat. No runs, no hits, or no errors, and the Tigers leave 1 on base.
Mangham Dragons 0, the Neville Tigers.
We'll be right back.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizza, 9, 12, or 14. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta noodles. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the Subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
You were an entrepreneur before you knew what an entrepreneur was. The boss of every stuffed animal in the toy box. The kid who had strategy and passion from day one. You ran a lemonade stand that actually turned a profit. Every day, Origin helps people like you who've always had the vision to see the full potential of any idea and make it happen. Connecting people to their dreams is our passion. Every great relationship has an origin story. Start yours today.
Now we're in the top of the third here. The Sleepy Hollow Furniture top half of the third. Still no score here.
Third baseman number 4, Colt Casey.
Another third baseman, Colt Casey. Swings and misses at the first offering from Cam Riley. Now 1-1. Two and 1 now on Casey. Now Riley hits Casey. And the leadoff man is on for the Dragons.
Going to bring up left fielder number 2, Brody Hudson.
Brody Hudson steps in.
Way up in that box.
He is. Crowding the plate a little bit. Riley throws over to first. Casey back in plenty of time. Hudson tries to lay a bunt down. Gets it foul. One. Hudson squares again, pulls it back, but a strike is called. It's 0-2, the count. Checking in on the LSU final.
A lot of runs.
26-4 over Central Connecticut.
We played them in a regional a couple years ago. I think that was up in Eugene.
Yeah, in Oregon. Now the count's correct on the screen. 1-2.
Strike what? Two. It's strike two.
You're trying. You may be right. That ball gets away from Gerald. Casey moves up to second. That's 2-2. Now on Brody Hudson. Have a little meeting of the minds there. The Tiger players. Give a few words of encouragement to Cam.
Words of wisdom.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Well,
he's not even watching tonight.
We've got a fight. A swing and a miss. Retires Hudson. We got to retire the Wisdoms.
I mean, I guess I'm going to have to find some wrestling quotes.
Yeah, for T-Nick. Now, runner on second and one out for Gage Hudson, the Mangham shortstop. He flew out to second his first time up. Fouls this one off into the the Dragon bullpen. Hudson grounds this one towards Sutton. It's short. He throws over in time. Held the runner at second. Nice play by the Tigers shortstop, and there's two gone.
Hudson grounds it to the shortstop for the second out. It's going to bring up center fielder number 1, Colton Huber.
Colton Huber to the plate. He struck out his only appearance back in the first. There's a strike from Riley. Huber lifts this one, a little Texas leaguer in front of the right fielder. The throw's coming into the plate. Robinson cuts it, and Mangham has taken a one-run lead on the RBI single from Huber.
Huber lands a single to right field, scores a run.
And now the pitcher for Mangham comes to bat. It's Lane Allman.
Brings up the pitcher, number 21, Lane Allman.
Big swing there from Allman. Can't connect. 1-1. Allman rolls over this one. Hanlon's there, tosses it to Jacob, and that's going to retire the side. But the Mangham Dragons strike first. They get 1 run, 1 hit for no errors, and they leave 1 man on base. 1-0. Dragons, Tigers coming to bat right after this.
Football has been America's favorite pastime. Jim Taylor Buick GMC understands keeping traditions alive. Cheers may change, mascots may change. One thing remains the same. The best seat at the game will always be the tailgate of a vehicle from Jim Taylor.
If you've lost a loved one through the fault of someone else, call Parker Alexander today or visit parkeralexander.com for more information or to schedule an appointment.
Do you suffer from frequent back or neck pain? Were you in an accident and can't get rid of those constant aches? Maybe you're someone who deals with chronic migraines and tension headaches. It might be time to see how Martinez Chiropractic can help you. The goal of Martinez Chiropractic is to reduce or eliminate pain in just a few sessions using the latest in chiropractic technology. Don't suffer in pain another day. Call Martinez Chiropractic today at 318-654-4310 or see him in person, 1828 Tower Drive in Monroe.
Welcome back here. We're in the Williams Orthodontics bottom half of the third. Mangham
Leading off the Neville Tigers.
played it a run last inning, RBI single by Hudson. And they lead Neville 1-0 early on in this one. Hunt Grant's going to lead things off for the Tigers. Lifts the first pitch from Allman into center field. Center fielder Huber runs up, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
He's going to bring up the right fielder, number 21, Ethan Kelly.
Now Ethan Kelly to the plate. Ethan flew out to left, hit the ball hard in the first inning. Shows bunt. Pulls it back as that one gets away from Casey behind the plate. Curveball misses inside. Now 2 balls and no strikes. The Tiger leadoff man.
Kelly already with the home run this year for the Tigers.
Swings through that one, though. 2 balls and a strike now. Impressed with Lane Allman so far.
Yeah, really
tall pitcher on that mound. Comes straight over the top. This ball is fouled towards the dugout, and it's going to get out of play.
Yeah, really filling up the zone for the Dragons. Using that play to his advantage, especially those outside corners.
Yep. Does have a couple of walks, but really nothing doing for the Tigers. Now a 2-2 count to Ethan Kelly. Misses low. Count goes full. Kelly might get to first here on the check swing.
Unlucky bounce there for the Mangham catcher. He looked backwards and it went straight to the left. Nevertheless, a base runner for the Tigers.
Base runner there for the Tigers. So with one out, Kelly reaches first, and Sutton Lewis comes to bat. Tigers shortstop grounded out to the shortstop. His first time up. Sutton fouls this one off, backing out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball called strike. Sutton down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Allman steps off. Quick throw. Kelly back in plenty of time. I don't think there was a pitch there. Oh, 2 to Sutton. Curveball. That misses, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Another throw. Allman. As Kelly goes, Lewis swings through that one. And Kelly, with a nice slide, is safe at second.
Well, strike 3, so Sutton will be down.
Yeah, Sutton down on strikes. Kelly moves up on the stolen base. And now Drew Jarrell.
Number 7, the catcher, Drew Jarrell.
Drew walked his first time up. Allman checks Kelly, delivers a curveball for a strike to Drew. Drew grounds this one to third. Third baseman up with it. Over to first. That's going to retire the side. The Tigers with no runs on no hits. No errors. They leave 1 runner on base. We played 3 complete. Mangham 1, Neville nothing. We'll be back after these messages.
Mangham Dragons.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call 547-3233 or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
Eason Portable Buildings is now Eason Manufacturing. New name, same quality service with almost 60 years experience serving the Arklamas. And with Eason Manufacturing, quality is second to none. Buy pre-made from one of our many lots or custom order yours today. Choose your colors, choose your size. You design it, we build it. Eason Manufacturing, serving the Arklamas since 1961.
Well, we've played 3 complete. Mangham coming back up here in the Sleepy Hollow Furniture, top half of the 4th. They lead Neville 1-0. Cam Riley still on the hill for the Tigers. We'll get a few stats on Cam here, but it's been a pretty efficient 3 innings. You know, just
for both teams. I mean,
for both pitchers, it's gone pretty quick, which is based on the games we saw earlier today.
A lot of runs scored here.
A lot of runs scored here at Embanato, and
I didn't think we were going to start at 6:30 tonight, but somehow we did.
Somehow we did. We were just an hour behind schedule. Now Shea Gwynn. Gwynn grounded out to the pitcher to end the first.
Riley threw
takes that one high for ball 1.
This will be his 45th pitch for the Tigers.
Gwynn lifts this one into center. Plummer's there. He makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Yep. Cam Riley, 45 pitches, 28 strikes so far for the Tigers. And 3 strikeouts.
Cole Casey. Cole flew out to center in his only at bat to this point. Takes that pitch for a ball.
Another one way up on the plate there, hugging that line.
Lifts this one. That's going to get out of play down the left field line. 1 ball and 1 strike on Cole.
Did it hit the indoor? I can't see.
I didn't follow it that far, but it looked like
my truck's parked over there. So
I don't think it got to your truck. The Mangham catcher takes that one outside. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Cam Riley. It's lifted high. Hanlon going back for it. He's going to make the catch, and there's 2 gone.
He flies it out to the second baseman, the second out. It's going to bring up number 13, the DH, Lane Pierce.
So now Lamy Pierce, the DH. He struck out in his only at bat. Makes that pitch on the outside corner for a strike. They're swinging a miss there for Pierce. He's down 0-2 to Riley. Riley's got his sign from Gerald. The 0-2 pitch stays up. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good bit of fans drove up from Mangham tonight.
Good crowd.
For both sides. Final night of the Altick.
Out a fairly full left field lounge as the students are out again. Been very supportive over these last few nights.
Always a fun tournament to come to every year.
Here's a 1-2 to Pierce. Just missed the belt. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pierce grounds this one. It's going to be off the glove of Dozier. A throw by Sutton Lewis. What a play by the junior shortstop. Dozier got a glove on it. Lewis backhands it, and a strong throw to first gets Pierce to retire the side. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. Tigers coming to bat, trying to tie this thing up when we return.
For over 140 years, football has been America's favorite pastime. With each season, traditions are passed down from one generation to the next. Much like one of our favorite pastimes, Jim Taylor Buick GMC understands the importance of keeping traditions alive. Cheers may change, mascots may change, rivalries may change, but one thing remains the same. The best seat at the game will always be the tailgate of a vehicle from Jim Taylor.
Come experience what we're all about at Jim Taylor Buick GMC, now in Monroe.
And we're back here in the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Michael Plummer leading things off for the Tigers. The Williams Orthodontics, bottom half of the 4th inning. Takes that pitch for a strike. Plummer grounded out to second. His only at bat. Tries to drag a bunt down the third baseline. It slides foul. Now Plummer down, no balls and 2 strikes. Check the pitch count for Almond. Should be about right in line with Riley as Plummer goes down on strikes for the first out.
Going to bring up second baseman, number 5, Bradley Hanlon.
Yeah, 46 pitches so far tonight for Almond, 28 strikes, 5 strikeouts now for Almond.
Bradley Hanlon stands in, takes that pitch inside for a ball. The 1-0 pitch misses away. That one over the head of Hanlon, and if you remember back on Thursday, he got plunked in the head against Slidell.
Right.
Three ball, no strike count on the Tiger second baseman.
Right to the noggin.
Yep. The 3-0 pitch is high, and 4-pitch walk issued to Hanlon. The Tigers have a runner on for Rudy Dozier.
Third walk allowed by Almond.
Third baseman, number 22, Rudy Dozier.
Rudy walked, got to third, his first at bat. He pops this one up to right. Hanlon has to retreat back to first, and there's two gone.
Out to the right fielder, the second out. It's going to bring up number 2, first baseman Jacob Robinson.
Now Jacob Robinson, who wins the prize for my favorite walk-up music. He flew out to center his first at bat. Tigers trying to get something going here in the fourth. Takes that pitch for a strike. Hanlon getting a bigger lead. There he goes. Throw down to second. This is not going to be in time. It's actually fielded behind the bag. It looked like it went right under the slide of Hanlon.
I think that's his 8th or 9th
stolen base
this year, leading the team.
Pitch was a ball. It's 1 ball and a strike. It's a Jacob Robinson. Timely hit. Couldn't come at a better time as he fouls that one back into the screen. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Curveball is called for strike 3. And the Tigers are down in the fourth. No runs, no hits, or no errors. They leave another runner on base. After 4 completes, Mangham 1, Neville nothing. We'll be back with more here on the Neville Tiger Network.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
Here at Parker Alexander, we obtain justice for those who've been injured due to the negligence of others. Whether that's in a car accident, a truck accident, wrongful death, we also make our community safer. We hold violators accountable.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Cam Riley back out there for his 5th inning of work. He's only allowed a run on 2 hits. And that's all the Dragons need to this point. They lead Neville 1-0 here in the Sleepy Hollow Furniture top half of the 5th.
Being off the top half of the 5th inning for the Mangham Dragons.
He's up to 55 pitches right now through 5, so really doing a good job throwing strikes.
Coming to bat for Mangham is Austin Lively. Takes that pitch low for a ball. Lively grounded out to third his first time up. Grounds this one to Sutton. It's short. He's up with it. Over to Jacob Robinson, and he can't hold on to it. Throws a little low, and Lively is going to reach on the air.
It's going to bring up number 4, third baseman Colt Casey.
Now Colt Casey stands in. He was hit by a pitch, and he scored the lone run for Mangham. Lively tried to bunt that one. Couldn't get it down. A 1 pitch. Same thing. Casey can't get the bunt down. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Chops this one towards short. Lewis has it. He's going to throw on the run. Makes the play. Another nice play by the Tigers shortstop. Lively moves up to second.
Casey grounds out to the shortstop.
Good stretch there by Robinson.
Well, 1 out for Brody Hudson.
He's going to bring up the left fielder number 2, Brody Hudson.
The Dragon left fielder struck out his only time up. Lifts this one foul, and it's going to be off the screen in the bullpen down the right field line. Called strike. Hudson showed bunt there. Oh, 2 pitch on the outside corner. Called strike 3, and there's 2 gone.
Hudson goes down on strikes for the second out.
Saw Gerald bouncing around back there.
Yeah, he
hopped into the strike zone, and Cam Riley hit a spot on the outside corner.
Yeah, they discussing today. They're having some trouble seeing signals because of the concession stand lights. Him and McCain were discussing that today. Just, it's going right through his legs.
And now that we're back to the top of the lineup, engage Hudson. He swings through that first pitch, and it's 0-1. Runner on second, 2 outs here for the Dragons as that one's lined into right field. Throw coming in to the plate. And Lively is going to score.
Hudson drops one into right field. Scores
Wasn't fielded cleanly there in right as Lively kind of checked up around third. But an RBI single from Gage Hudson gives the Dragons a 2-run lead. Colton Huber comes to bat. Swings and misses at the first pitch from Cam. Runner goes, throw down. Ooh, hits Cam. I believe they called that a strike. But the throw came out low. Oh, no balls, 2 strikes, your count on Huber. Now the man on second. Oh, 2 pitch, a little high. Now 1 balls and 2 strikes. Cam got that one in the dirt. Nice scoop there from Gerald. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Colton Huber. This ball tapped back to Riley. Throws over to J-Rob, and that's going to retire the side. But the Dragons scratch another run on a hit. There was an error, and they leave 1 man on base. So after 4.5, Mangham 2, Neville nothing. We'll be back with more baseball here on the network.
All right, guys, that's the game plan. I think it's a winner. And by the way, if we sell a bunch of cars a day, I'm taking y'all to the Waffle House. All right.
I guess it was about 1:30 when they came through those doors, and I was so excited because they came right down to my section.
The minute I saw Jim Taylor walk through that front door, I knew I had to get the order just right.
Seeing them come through those doors makes me like them just that much more because they're just like one of us.
Bobby ordered a Texas bacon cheesesteak meal and a pecan waffle. This is their order right here.
Jim Taylor Buick and Waffle House. Now that's a real baller move right there.
Welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. There's Lane Allman. He hasn't allowed a hit.
Leading off the Tigers in the bottom half of the 5th inning.
And we've made it to the bottom half of the 5th. Caden O'Quinn is going to lead things off for the Tigers. KO struck out in his only at bat. Takes that pitch high. Breaking pitch misses. Okay. KO ahead in the count. 2 balls and no strikes. 3-0. Pitch. Called for a strike. 5-0 Quinn, Grant, and then back to the top, and Ethan Kelly to lead off the 5th. As Caden draws a walk. Hunt Grant coming to the plate. Mangham coach out to talk to his pitcher.
Coach Duplessis, I think.
Duplessis?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mound visit's over. Looks like Luke Witherington
Number 11, left fielder, Hunt Grant.
is in to run. Luke Witherington in to run for Caden O'Quinn.
Luke Witherington on first base.
Hunt Grant to the plate. He flew out to center his first time up. Tries to lay down the bunt there. Can't get it to stay fair. Wasn't a bad idea. The third baseman for Mangham was playing behind the bag. Now he moves up to the grass. Pitch misses low from Allman.
Yeah, when you see it, go after it, you know. especially down 2 in the 5th.
Now here's the 1-1 pitch. Caught the bottom part of the zone there, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Tiger faithful not in agreement with that one. Throw over to first is not in time. Here's a 1-2. Curveball stays up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Interesting day here. The teams that were at Embanato, out of the 4 games, you had the Dunham Tigers were playing, the Oak Grove Tigers, and the Manny Tigers, and the Neville Tigers. And then, this ball is popped up behind short, and he drops it. See if Witherington gets to the bag, and he's safe at second.
Yeah, his foot
the second baseman's foot wasn't on the bag as the shortstop dropped the pop fly, so Grant reaches on the error. And Witherington safe at second. Back to the top here at Ethan Kelly. But the only other teams to play here today were the Evangel Eagles and now the Mangham Dragons. So 4 sets of Tigers and a couple of extras.
Yeah, Oak Grove came back, defeated Manny 8-7.
Yeah, it was a good game right there. And then Dunham beat Evangel in the first game and beat Manny pretty handily there in the game prior to this one.
Yeah.
It was 17-0.
Yeah, I think 5 innings, so.
Yep.
They had a 15 run, 4th inning, did Dunham.
14.
Yeah,
Oh, it was
15.
15.
Yeah, because it was
15.
2-0. Then
when they started. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So men on first and second, nobody out for Kelly. And now Mangham fans are going to want to see what happened to that one as a curveball froze everybody. 1-1 now to the Tiger right fielder.
The only thing that could have been was inside.
I just think every now and again you kind of get froze back there. I think that's what happened. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Nope. Allman's going to step off and look at Witherington at second.
Witherington with some speed out there at second.
He can move a little. And they throw to first. The ball gets away.
Allman's upset there.
And the first baseman was in front of the runner. That could have been a balk. I didn't see if Allman stepped off, but it's rare that you see him throw
you got
behind the runners here on a pickoff.
He's got to be on the bag.
That's correct. Unless you step off. You can throw it to the right fielder if you want to.
Yeah.
But it's now second and third, nobody out. And a 2-1 count on Ethan Kelly.
58% quad percentage this year for Kelly.
Grounds this one. It's going to be foul. It was off his foot. Going to even the count up. The Tigers with a little something going here in the Williams Orthodontics bottom half of the 5th.
Right down the road.
2-2 pitch called, strike 3 on the outside corner. And after a a week where the Tigers haven't struck out that much. Allman has got,
I think that was
6 through 5 here.
7.
7. That's right. And now St. Louis comes to the plate.
Still hasn't allowed a hit.
Sutton was one of those strikeout victims his last at bat. Grounded out to short. He grounds this one. Oh, it's a pop fly to second.
Tigers get lucky there.
As Hunt Grant dives back.
Lewis lines one to the second baseman for the second out.
Tigers fortunate not to get doubled off there.
It's going to bring up the catcher, number 7, Drew Gerald.
And after getting runners on second and third with nobody out, a strikeout and a fly out. Brings Drew Gerald to the plate with 2 outs now and runners on second and third. Drew calls for time. No better time for the Tigers' first hit than right now. Pitch missed away. The 1-0 breaking pitch stays high. Well, Gerald ahead in the count, 2 balls to no strikes. 3-0. To Gerald. There's a strike. Allman not ready to concede this at bat just yet.
77 pitches thrown by Allman's so far tonight.
And here's the 78th curveball. A nice one in there for a strike. Count goes full on the Tiger catcher. 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Straight up. Allman's calling for it. Off his glove, and 2 runs have scored. Drew is going to be safe at second as the second baseman dropped the ball. The Tigers are still hitless, but they've tied it up.
I don't know what to say about that.
Well, I'll tell you, that's the second baseman's ball all day long. The pitcher shouldn't be fielding that fly ball, but you kind of saw it as that was a high pop-up from Gerald. And kudos to Drew for he kept going, made an aggressive base running play to get into second, and now a runner in scoring position with 2 outs for Michael Plummer. He takes a strike.
Same thing happened to West Monroe on Thursday night. They were down 4-0, and the ball in between first and second and dropped, and Pearson gets a double and leads to a.
This ball gets past Casey, and Xavier Sanders, who is courtesy running for Gerald, moves up to third. That's 2 errors in the inning for Mangham. Little breaking pitch. Drops in. That's 1-2. Well, the Tiger cleanup hitter. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Plummer goes down to retire the side. The Tigers get 2 runs, though. On no hits, there were 2 errors. They leave a runner on base. We've tied it up here as we move to the 6th inning. Good game here at Embanato. Stay tuned for the finish.
Here at Parker Alexander, we obtain justice for those who've been injured due to the negligence of others. Whether that's in a car accident, a truck accident, wrongful death, we also make our community safer. We hold violators accountable.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food. To delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases. Every kind of home furniture and just in time for your favorite season. Quality in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
As we return to the Family Solutions broadcast booth, we've reached the Sleepy Hollow Furniture top half of the 6th inning. Tigers plate 2 in the 5th to tie this thing up. And the pitcher, Lane Allman, up to bat. Cam Riley still out there.
Yeah, that's 70 pitches so far tonight for Cam through 5.
This ball hammered foul down the right field line.
First base coach had a duck there.
Did. One pitch, sails high. 2 balls and a strike to Allman. That one just missed the outside corner. And it's 3-1. There's a strike.
Right down Main Street.
A full count. The Mangham pitcher. Lane 1 for 2. He singled and grounded out. He's going to have another single as he pokes this one through the hole into right field. I don't know if they're going to have a runner for Lane.
That's Riley's 4th hit allowed this game. They will have a runner. Let's see who that is.
Number 25. The runner's number 25. We don't have a 25. We just got names after 24, so.
Number 25 at first.
Yep, number 25 is in at first. And Shea Gwynn. Shea's grounded out and flown out. So 0 for 2 here tonight. Throw over to first.
That little hidden ball.
The full arm fake from J-Rob. Looks like 25 is going to, thought he might be stealing with that aggressive lead. But Gwynn singles to left, and the Dragons got a little something going here. Back-to-back singles to lead off the 6th. And Cole Casey comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2. He's flown out to center and flown out to second.
Looks like they're
now they've shifted.
Playing the bunt?
To play the bunt. They've got Hunt Grant playing third. Rudy Dozier is charged in here, and they've got, I think what the Mangham coach is talking about, he's going to get a runner for Gwynn. See if I can find the number on that young man. Shea Gwynn.
That's
number 1?
Number 6.
Number 6. We don't have a 6. So number 6 and number 25 are running as Cole Casey's the catcher. He's at the plate. All right, you see the defensive shift there. You have Plummer playing left center. Ethan Kelly shading right center. The traditional third base spot, that's Hunt Grant. Rudy Dozier creeping in on the grass. They're selling all out for the bunt. And Casey swings away at that one. He's going to foul it out of play. Saw a couple of Tigers racing towards the screen, but the ball gets out of play. Now it's a 1-ball, 1-strike count on Cole Casey. Now they move out of the shift. So you see Hunt Grant retreating back to left. Now Cam Riley's got to be covering third on a bunt. That pitch misses high. Sutton Lewis holding the runner on. This ball chopped foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes on the Dragon catcher. Mangham dugout on their feet. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Curveball called. Strike 3.
Should be strike 3.
That's strike.
Yep. So 1 down.
Well, that's 1 down.
I got
It's going to bring up number 13, the DH.
Roberson at second right now.
That's the 5th strikeout for Cam. You're saying it's Roberson at second?
Roberson at second and number 6 at first.
So they've got just a little bit more info than we do as Lamy Pierce stands in. The DH is 0 for 2. He lays down a bunt. Cam goes to third. The runner's safe.
Yeah, I always want to get the out there if you're Cam.
Which Pierce reaches on the fielder's choice. Now the bases are loaded with Dragons. for Austin Lively.
It wasn't more of your hard-hitting bunts. It was kind of a slow one.
Slow one. That was one.
You need to go first.
With experience, you go ahead and take the out at first. Cam was trying to get the lead runner, and this looks like
it's going to be.
This is Lively at the plate, and they're going to have another runner.
17.
This is number 6. Allman has the. Is that number 17? Do we have a 17? We don't have a 17. That's number 17 coming to run for Lamy Pierce. It's like they had an open tryout and a few extra unis. Anybody? Can anybody run at Mangham? Y'all come on out. That's a full dugout in there.
That's going to be E. Barton.
Okay. Swing and a miss there for Lively. So Tiger defense halfway in the middle, in on the corners. Trying to play for 2. If they can induce a ground ball, there's a called strike on the outside corner. Now Lively down in the count. No balls and 2 strikes.
Cam working quick here.
Tigers got 2 in the bottom half of the last inning. Fooled him on the curveball, and Lively down on strikes. There's 2 outs. Mangham trying to take back that lead. And the Tigers are 1 out away from getting out of this jam. As Colt Casey comes to the plate. Colt was hit by a pitch and grounded out to short. First pitch to Colt's in there for a strike. Cam Riley got a little jolt here. Pitch misses low. It's 1-1. One pitch. Got a piece of it, but into the mitt of Gerald it went. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Scooped up nicely by Gerald. That's 2-2.
Yeah.
Three and 2 now to the Dragon third baseman. Runners will be moving here on the pitch. At least they should be. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Chop towards third. Dozier has it. Throws it over to J-Rob. And the Tigers are out of it. Mangham threatens. They had 2 hits in the inning, but they can't cross the plate. There were no errors that inning, and they leave 3 on base. So we move to the bottom half of the 6th. We're all tied up at 2. We'll be right back.
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
Winning is synonymous with Neville High School and Williams Orthodontics. Where the Neville Nation strives to finish strong on the field, court, or diamond, Dr. Kevin Williams and his staff share the same passion to deliver outstanding smiles to all patients in North Louisiana and South Arkansas. If you or anyone in your family are needing an orthodontic consultation, call the friendly staff at Williams Orthodontics to schedule an appointment so you too can be on the road to a winning smile. Williams Orthodontics says, "Go Tigers." Well, after an exciting top half of the sixth, we've moved to the Williams Orthodontics bottom half. Bradley Hanlon is going to lead things off for the Tigers. Hanlon 0 for 1 with a walk. Allman still out there as this ball is popped up towards first. Gwynn underneath it. He's going to make the catch, and there's one gone.
Hanlon pops it up to the first baseman for the first out.
Now Rudy Dozier. Dozier walked back in the second, flew out to right in the fourth.
Third baseman number 22, Rudy Dozier.
Yeah, so far Allman's.
He's got, what, about 78, 79 pitches?
He's up to, this will be his 85th pitch.
85th.
Thrown 47 strikes so far for the Dragons.
Allman from the windup. Curveball stayed high. Allman not wasting any time. Gets that fastball by Dozier. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. He's not wasting any time at all. I'm trying to mark it down in my scorebook, and the pitch was missing inside. Here's the 2-1. Curveball. That stays up. Now 3 balls and a strike to Rudy. High ball 4, and the Tigers have a runner on here in the 6th.
His second walk tonight?
That might be his. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3.
Number 2, Jacob Robinson.
Yep, third walk. Just the third walk of the night. Now Jacob Robinson, officially 0 for 2. He's flown out and struck out. Lifts this one into short center field. It's going to be down. Dozier running for third. He's going to be in safely with no throw. And Robinson with a double. A diving effort by the center fielder, Huber. That was one he should have kept in front of him.
Yeah, that's one of those you kind of flash that glove and kind of hold that runner at first and then get him at second.
That's the Tigers' first hit of the night. So now with 2 runners on at second and third and 1 out, here's Caden O'Quinn.
There's the
O'Quinn squares to bunt, pulls it back. It's a called strike.
Looks like number 13's warming up in the bullpen there for Mangham.
Does he have do we know who he is? Oh, that's Pierce. Okay, he's already in the lineup.
It looks like he's done.
He's the DH. KO once again squares to bunt. And Allman steps off. Infield pulled in for Mangham. KO squares to bunt. Now he's going to ground this one foul. Now it's 0 for 2, not 0 for 2, 0 and 2. KO drew one of those walks to lead off the 5th. His spot ended up coming around to score one of those Tiger runs. Fouls this one up and out of play into the apartments across Evangeline. Oh, 2 pitch. This is popped up towards the Mangham dugout, and it's going to be off the top of the dugout.
Off the tee.
Quinn was given chase. KO's going to get another chance. Tigers trying to get their first lead of the night here. Allman misses. A little high there. As he's reached the 90 pitch mark.
Have a little meeting between the catcher and pitcher here. Maybe some miscommunication.
This runner on second, maybe trying to go to a different set of signals. Either way, ground ball can poke through here, or just a deep fly ball. Try to give the Tigers the lead here late in this ball game. Ball's fouled out towards the bullpen. Ends up in the bullpen. I think Pierce made the play on it.
Doesn't count, though.
Doesn't count,
that's
though.
The,
yeah,
that's the dead zone.
Yeah. We reset things. Here's Caden. Swing and a miss. Down goes O'Quinn for the second out. Now Hunt Grant steps in.
Yeah, Alman's 97 pitches now for the Dragons.
Looks like he was penciled in for this game. And he's definitely done his job. That pitch misses low.
I think Mangham only played 3 games in this tournament, just like Neville.
This is their 3rd game.
So, I mean, always at the end of these, arms become an issue. We saw it with the Manny game earlier.
Yeah, they ran slap out of pitching.
Yeah, so.
And Dunham wasn't the team you want to do that on.
Oh, they pitched the.
As this one is slapped into left field for a base hit. Here comes Jacob Robinson to the plate. He's going to score. Grant's going to move up as the throw gets past the catcher, Casey. and a 2 RBI single for Hunt Grant has given the Tigers a 4-2 lead. Dozier and Robinson come in to score. We're back to the top of the lineup with Ethan Kelly. You know, Hunt has kind of been a clutch hitter for the Tigers.
Yeah, I think
down at the bottom end of the lineup.
2 RBIs late in the game against Slidell.
That's
and
right.
then I think another one last night against.
He did. Well, he walked and scored late in that one, but he had an RBI in the third, I believe, to give the Tigers or extend the Tiger lead. As that ball gets away from the catcher as well. Grant takes a hard turn around third, but holds up. You see him talking with their base coach, Thomas Nicholson. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Allman. So it looks like Allman's, he's crossed the 100 pitch mark.
Yeah, that's going to be.
This young man has thrown a heck of a baseball game.
This will be 102 right here. Only allowed 2 hits so far, 9 strikeouts, Allman's.
And they're going to put Kelly on here with 2 outs, trying to maintain the force at first and second. And Sutton Lewis is going to come to the plate. Kelly's about to steal, I would assume.
And
I don't know if he's going to steal early.
Now you got Sutton Lewis up 5 RBIs on the year.
Yeah, you might give Sutton at least a
1
pitch or 2 here to poke something through before Kelly goes. Nope, he's just going to go ahead and go. They're going to throw back. And now they throw it away. They had the first and third call on. Hunt Grant's in. Here comes Ethan Kelly, and he slides in safely.
He scores from first.
So he starts with the stolen base. The first and third call was a throwback to the pitcher. And it gets by the third baseman, Casey. And now Kelly and Grant come in to score. And Sutton Lewis now with no runners on.
I think it's a 1-0 count here.
A 1-0 count. Tigers have plated 4 here in their half of the 7th.
One of those big innings you wanted. And
Throw-in error. That one is right at there. But this pitch is lifted high behind first base. Gwynn is there. He's going to make the catch, and that's going to retire the side for the Tigers. But the Tigers charge ahead with 4 runs on 2 hits. There was 1 error. They leave nobody on base. We move to the top half of the 7th. Neville 6, Mangham 2. We'll be right back.
You were an entrepreneur before you knew what an entrepreneur was. The boss of every stuffed animal in the toy box. The kid who had strategy and passion from day one. You ran a lemonade stand that actually turned a profit. Every day, Origin helps people like you who've always had the vision to see the full potential of any idea and make it happen. Connecting people to their dreams is our passion. Every great relationship has an origin story. Start yours today.
Football has been America's favorite pastime. Jim Taylor Buick GMC understands keeping traditions alive. Cheers may change, mascots may change. One thing remains the same. The best seat at the game will always be the tailgate of a vehicle from Jim Taylor.
If you've lost a loved one through the fault of someone else, call Parker Alexander today or visit parkeralexander.com for more information or to schedule an appointment.
Welcome back. The Tigers played it 4, the bottom of the 6th. They're 3 outs away from a victory here at Embanato. As you see, Bristol Southern, who has replaced Cam Riley on the mound. Cam pitched a heck of a game, only allowed 2 runs, scattered a few hits, and a complete performance there in 6 innings of work. Bristol Southern promptly delivers a strike to Brody Hudson. It's a left fielder batting in the 9-hole for Mangham. Ground ball towards Sutton. He's up with it, throws over in time, and there's one gone. Back to the top of the lineup we go with Gage Hudson.
It's going to bring up number 11, shortstop, Gabe Hudson.
Gage Hudson, 1 for 3 with an RBI. Takes that pitch outside for ball 1. One 0 for Brister. That's low. 2-0.
Southern senior for the Tigers.
Brister, yep, another senior for this Neville team. That's up and in. Now 3-0 on Hudson. Folks, don't forget to stay tuned for the Origin Bank Player of the Game, as voted on by the working media here at Embanato Field. 4-pitch walk to Hudson, and Dragons have a runner on.
The votes are getting steadily counted.
Getting tallied.
Brings up number 1, center fielder, Colton Huber.
Now Huber, the center fielder, stands in with a runner on first and 1 out. And he's hit by a pitch.
Huber takes first base, hit by a pitch.
Now the Sleepy Hollow Furniture, top half of the first.
7th.
Getting a little interesting.
7th.
Yep. Okay, there you go.
You said strike
how long
one.
have we been here?
3 days.
3 days. We're not moving backwards. This is the 7th inning, as Coach Guerrero coming out to talk to his senior pitcher.
I guess we've been here since, 9:30? I've been here.
I got here about 10. But it's been a good day of baseball. It was a beautiful day here in Northeast Louisiana.
And a great tournament once again ran by
Tim O'Neill.
Yeah.
And
works hard at it every year.
His commitment to this. You want to follow the tournament. They got a Facebook page, the Trey Altick Prep Classic Facebook page, and he kind of keeps you updated on the goings on and
every site, every score.
Yep. So you can get the results right there. Year in and year out, has been a great showcase of Louisiana high school baseball. That one gets past Gerald. Pitch was low. Runners move up to second and third.
No one in that Tigers bullpen right now.
This is
Brister's game here.
To go here.
With a 4-run lead here.
Yeah, Lane Allman, your batter. I'm sure he'd love to do his part to get the Dragons back in this baseball game. That one's way inside, and here comes Hudson. He's going to score. Huber moves up to third. And Mangham has plated a run here. Made it 6-3. They're making some defensive changes as Hunt Grant's going to the bullpen and Luke Witherington sliding into left. So Witherington is going to move into left, I would assume, in Grant's place. We'll figure out where that switch is going to happen, as Brister should have moved in to Cam Riley's spot. I'm saying Witherington probably went back into the DH spot and just entered defensively, as there's a strike from Brister. We'll get it all
Luke
figured out.
Enters for KO.
Yeah, in the DH spot. And that ball's just a bit wide, and it's 3-1 now. Three-one pitch. There's a strike. And a little premature punch out there by the home plate umpire. There's only 2 strikes on Allman. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4. And Allman takes first.
Tying run comes up to the plate now.
Southern started off a ground ball to short. And now Coach Guerrerio's out there, and they're going to get him. He had a walk, a hit batsman, and a walk, and that's going to do it, as Hunt Grant's going to come in. And we have another switch. Xavier Sanders.
So he'll enter for KO. DA, wait, but if he, yeah.
Let's see here. I'm going to try to figure this out. As Sanders will probably enter for Luke Witherington. I don't know how they did that. I'm going to have to figure it out because Hunt comes back. I would have said Luke would have entered for Hunt, and then Hunt can return that one deal, and Sanders is going to go into – but Luke had been –
courtesy running.
No, he had to stay in the DH because he pinch ran for KO in the DH spot. So he was in that spot. Sanders replaces Witherington. I just don't know how they dealt with Hunt coming out.
It's like a puzzle.
Yeah, it's wrapped in an enigma. We'll see if we can't figure it out with Cam Riley had to come out somehow.
He wasn't batting.
Well, I know, but
Yeah.
defensively. You're playing
Okay, yeah,
with the defensive deal, and you can't move the DH. Either way, Hunt Grant's out there to try to finish this thing off. Tie and run to the plate for the Dragons. There's one out here, and that's Shea Gwynn as he one-hops one to Dozier. The throw across, scooped up by J-Rob, and there's two away now for the Tigers.
Runs out to the third baseman, the second out.
And now Cole Casey, the Mangham catcher. Cole 0 for 3. He's flown out twice and struck out looking back in the sixth.
Number 5, the catcher, Cole Casey.
Runners on second and third now for the Dragons. Casey grounds this one to Sutton Lewis. He had to bobble it. He throws it away. One run is in. Another run is in. That ball crossed right under the legs of Allman as he kind of drug his way in front of the Tigers shortstop. Sutton rushes the throw, and that's going to get away. And now the Dragons are within a run.
Now batting, it's the DH number 13, Lane Pierce.
They've plated 3 here in the top of the sixth.
Mangham side starting to get loud. Here with that.
No hits. Well, now Grant drops a curveball in there for a strike to Lane Pierce. This one swung on. They're going to call it a strike. The curveball gets away from Gerald, and Casey has moved up to third now. That's a.
Yeah, he went around
he
there.
went around on the swing there. So no balls, 2 strikes to Lane Pierce. Runner on third, 2 outs. Tigers clinging to a 1-run lead here at Embanato. Trying to close out a perfect record here in the Trey Altick Prep Classic. Grant comes set. And a pretty pitch on the outside corner. Must have missed somewhere. Now it's a 1-2 count. Got him right there. Called strike 3. And the Tigers are going to win this one. 6-5. You could maybe could have called that a makeup call on the third strike, but either way, this ball game is over. And a heck of a ball game between these two teams. And on the mound, that's where it was. Even though it kind of got away from Almond at the end there, but it was a heck of a game from him. And but also the winning pitcher for the Tigers is the sophomore Cam Riley, and a heck of a line for him.
Yeah, Cam finished the night 6 innings pitched, allowed 5 hits, 2 runs, none of them earned, and 6 strikeouts. But I think the Origin Bank player of the game will be Hunt Grant with the save there for the Tigers.
Well, you could say that Hunt deal. I'm going to give that to Cam. I think
Okay.
Cam. That's my vote. Not that to take anything away from Hunt, but I think Cam Riley.
Yeah, well, 6 innings and 2 runs, none of them earned.
Yeah, no earned runs there for him.
6 strikeouts on 92 pitches.
He kept the Tigers in the game and allowed them to get in there. So Cam Riley, our Origin Bank player of the game.
Let me break that down. Go ahead.
I'm done.
Nothing's loading. I was going to.
But congratulations to Cam. Congratulations to the Tigers. They improved to 6-4.
3-0 weekend here.
Back in action Tuesday as they travel to Pineville.
Father versus son.
That's
battle.
Right. That's Cullen Guerrero, the head coach at Pineville. We got that, and then a 3-game set with Sterlington next weekend. That's next up for the Tigers. But to everybody that helped put on this Prep Classic, not only at Embanato but all around town.
Every venue.
Another great year here for this baseball tournament, honoring a former Neville Tiger, Trey Altick. So thanks to everybody for watching. Tigers win this one 6-5. For Will Anders, I'm Stewart Shelby saying good night from Embanato Field. We'll be back on the air next week.